This soft and sliceable masala paneer is peppered with spices. Use it in your favourite curries, parathas, kulcha and more. Start by mixing lemon juice with water. The water will dilute the lemon juice so that it becomes less acidic. We do this to ensure a slow separation of the milk as it produces a much softer cheese. You can also use vinegar or citric acid in place of lemon juice. Refer to the full recipe on my website to see how to use these. I've linked to it below. Use a piece of kitchen paper to rub a small amount of oil on the bottom of a heavy base saucepan. I find that this helps create a barrier so that the milk doesn't burn at the bottom. Add all of your milk to the saucepan. It needs to be at least 3% fat. Try to use the least processed, least homogenized milk you can find. Using overly processed milk destroys the milk proteins, which can lead to failure in separation of the milk into curds and whey. You can place a wooden spoon over the top of the pan to keep it from overflowing. While the milk is heating up, try not to stir it too much. We don't want it to become overly frothy. Once the milk comes to the boil, switch the heat off. Add the diluted lemon mixture a little bit at a time and give the mixture a gentle stir to distribute it evenly. Try drawing a figure of 8 in the milk to encourage a gentle separation for softer paneer. If the acid used is too strong, it can shock the milk into forming curds too quickly. This will result in a firm, crumbly paneer that doesn't slice well. Once the separation has taken place, the curds will look like little clouds floating in a yellow or greenish water. Allow the curds and whey to sit like this undisturbed for 5 minutes. To set up your straining station, place a sieve or colander over a large bowl. Line the colander with a clean muslin. I'm using one of Bodhi's old ones, which of course has been washed. You can wet the cloth if it's not sitting well. Carefully pour the curds and whey into the lined colander. It's important that you're really careful about this because it retains a lot of heat. Once strained, transfer the cloth to a small bowl so that you can tip the whey into another bowl. Save the whey, it's super nutritious. You can use it in anything from baking to Indian bread and even in curry. The bowl underneath is once again empty. Now place the paneer in the colander again. We need to wash it. I always wash the paneer in warm water. This rinses away any remaining acidic flavour from the lemon and ensures it stays soft. Cold water can cause it to seize up a little bit. For the fourth and final rinse, mix warm water and salt. Pour the salt solution over the paneer to season. Now to put the masala in our paneer. To the drained paneer, add ginger paste, coarsely ground black pepper, chilli flakes, freshly chopped coriander, Now wrap the paneer up and give it a gentle press with your hands. Place a flat plate or board on top and weigh it down with something heavy. I'm using the mortar from my pestle and mortar set, but a few tins of beans will also do the job. Leave this to drain for an hour or so. After an hour, the paneer will be ready to use. If you want to shape the paneer into somewhat of a block, you can at this point transfer it to a bowl or a tin. I keep it in the muslin for easy removal later. Just pack it all in and weigh it down again. I like to leave it like this in the fridge overnight for a thick paneer slab that slices beautifully and remains soft and squidgy. Just pack it all in and weigh it down again. I like to leave it like this in the fridge overnight for a thick paneer slab that slices beautifully and remains soft and squidgy. Now all that's left to do is to slice or crumble it and use in all of your favourite paneer dishes. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more Indian comfort food recipes.